Hello everyone, I am Paul McGuire Grimes from Paul's Trip to the Movies, here with my review of Fighting with My Family. It stars Florence Pugh and Jack Lowden as Soraya and Zach. They are a brother and sister that come from a wrestling family and get the opportunity to try out for the WWE, and then what happens when she makes her way through but he does not. It also stars Lena Headey and Nick Frost as their parents, and then Dwayne Johnson and Vince Vaughn also star. So this is based on a true story and is brought to the big screen with the help of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who also served as one of the film's main producers. He really is bridging the gap between his two careers as a pro wrestler turned movie star. It's written and directed by Stephen Merchant. Many people may know him from the TV show Extras and The Office. He's a very funny physical comedian, and he really brings that humor into his script. This movie is far funnier than I really had anticipated it to be. This is the kind of sports movie that really transcends its target audience. I really know zilch about wrestling, as I never really watched it growing up, but I thoroughly enjoyed this underdog story. We've seen plenty of sports movies like this where the scrappy kid makes it to the big leagues, defies all odds, and that's all here, but there's enough heart and honesty on screen that it didn't totally feel manufactured. It helps that this isn't a Disney sports movie. This is a family story through and through, more so I would say than a wrestling movie. There are wholesome family values that are always present, and this family proves that it doesn't have to come with a prim and proper look. They always have each other's backs, but it can get messy when jealousy, disagreements, and depression sets in. As Soraya, Florence Pugh is a delight leading this film. She really is having a few good years right now between starring in Lady Macbeth and then the Anthony Hopkins version of King Lear. I'm really excited to see where her career really takes off. Vince Vaughn also stars as the blunt WWE coach that has sharp jabs for all the contestants in order to tear them down. Lena Headey is completely unrecognizable as Soraya's mom. She really takes a complete 180 from her turn as Cersei Lannister in Game of Thrones. Fighting with My Family is thoroughly accessible for non-wrestling fans out there, and it really is that kind of family sports flick that really makes you feel all mushy afterwards. I'm giving it 4 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I have new reviews as well as my appearances on Twin Cities Live. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Paul's Movie Trip, and then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for all sorts of Oscar coverage and other reviews, as well as a link to my podcast, Paul's Trip to the Movies, on Podcast One and Apple Podcasts, and I have a brand new episode up. Thank you so much for watching today.